understanding the illusions of the mind that cause problems so that you can conquer them. Problems are an inevitable part of life. However, what if we told you that problems are frequently nothing more than mental illusions? This concept may be difficult to accept, but if you do, it has the potential to completely transform the way you deal with the difficulties life throws at you. You can avoid feeling needless stress and anxiety if you come to terms with the fact that many problems are caused by how we perceive things and how we think about them. During this in-depth investigation, we will investigate the idea that problems are mental illusions, comprehend the mind's role in the process of problem solving, investigate its limitations, and investigate various strategies for reframing problems, managing stress, and improving creative thinking. Your brain switches into a mode that allows it to solve problems when you are confronted with a difficulty or obstacle. It immediately begins looking for answers in an active manner. This can range from something as simple as a disagreement with someone to something as complex as having financial difficulties. When you are in the mode of problem solving, you have a tendency to concentrate on your perceived deficiencies and anxiously contemplate the potential consequences if a solution is not immediately available. The human mind is a potent instrument. It has the ability to solve problems as well as to create new ones. For example, if you are trying to lose weight but find that you continue to engage in unhealthy eating habits, this indicates that your mind is contributing to the issue at hand. It is essential to have your mind aligned with your goals in order to successfully make positive changes in your life, whether those changes pertain to your health, career, or relationships. The human mind is without a doubt a remarkable instrument. However, it does have some restrictions. One of the significant limitations it has is that it can only concentrate on one path or piece of information at a time. The mind has a tendency to jump from one idea to another when confronted with a problem or decision, without thoroughly exploring each available choice. This can be compared to trying to solve an equation in which some of the variables are missing, which will result in answers that are inaccurate or make no sense. Throughout the course of evolution, humans and other animals have developed various coping mechanisms to circumvent these limitations in order to be successful. For instance, multitasking enables us to concentrate on a variety of activities all at once, such as walking while having a conversation. However, these strategies aren't always effective when dealing with complicated problems that require careful consideration of each possible solution. In these cases, the best approach is to develop a more comprehensive plan. Recognizing these limitations is essential because doing so enables you to tackle problems with a perspective that is both more informed and more grounded in reality. In order to effectively manage stress and anxiety, one effective strategy is to reframe problems. Changing one's perspective and looking at things from a different angle is required. You can cultivate a more positive outlook on a situation by recasting a problem as an opportunity or a challenge. This, in turn, will motivate you to take action on the situation. In addition to this, rethinking problems can assist you in recognizing potential solutions that you had not previously considered. It gives you a sense of control over your thoughts and actions, which in turn reduces feelings of helplessness you may be experiencing. If you tell yourself, "I'm going to figure this out," you give yourself the ability to approach the problem at hand in a proactive manner. Problem solving is a process that is significantly impacted by stress. It is more difficult to focus on the task at hand when you are stressed, because your brain is using its resources to deal with the source of the stress rather than the task at hand. Although you may still be able to solve the problem, doing so in an effective manner is likely to be more difficult. In addition, prolonged exposure to stress has been linked to an increased risk of developing anxiety and depression, which further impairs one's capacity to think clearly and devise workable solutions. Identifying the sources of stress in your life and taking action to alleviate them is an important step in managing stress while you work through a problem. This could involve finding a new job, learning relaxation techniques such as deep breathing, or consulting a professional for assistance with specific stress-related issues. The ability to think creatively is an important skill that can make problem solving easier in many different facets of life. Finding solutions that do not adhere to conventional methods or procedures is a required part of the process. To think creatively, one must be willing to look at a problem from a variety of perspectives and be open to solving problems in non-traditional ways. If you're having trouble solving a difficult math problem or finishing an essay assignment, for instance, creative thinking can help you find other ways to accomplish your goals and be successful. It enables you to overcome mental obstacles and come up with innovative solutions. Thinking creatively inspires you to venture into uncharted territory and can be an extremely useful tool for overcoming challenges and roadblocks. The realization that problems are frequently mental constructs opens the door to the possibility of seeking assistance in a manner that is more productive. You speed up the process of finding a solution to a problem when you ask for assistance. You benefit from the insights and viewpoints of others by drawing from their experiences and drawing upon the knowledge they possess. Seeking assistance can also help your relationships become stronger. When you include other people in the process of finding a solution to a problem, it makes them feel valued and trusted. This has the potential to cultivate richer connections and open up avenues for more fruitful communication in a variety of facets of life. The ability to think in a constructive manner is one of the most important factors in successful problem solving. In order to solve problems effectively, you must first acknowledge that they are frequently mental illusions that you have concocted in your head. They are not insurmountable obstacles, but rather mental constructions that can be triumphed over. If you have a positive attitude, you will be able to clearly define your goals for yourself and work diligently towards achieving them. If you have a strong desire to accomplish your goals, you will find creative ways to solve problems, even if the way forward isn't immediately obvious. For instance, if you are determined to improve your financial situation, opportunities may present themselves that you hadn't initially considered, such as leveraging your skills or time for monetary gain. If you are open to these possibilities, you can improve your financial situation in a number of different ways. When you shift your focus from the problems at hand to the solutions, you open yourself up to a number of potential benefits. In the first place, you will cultivate a holistic perspective, which will enable you to make well-informed decisions and effectively navigate obstacles. Second, you will experience an increase in motivation to take action, which will result in proactive problem solving. A positive outlook on life is fostered when one cultivates a mindset that is solution-focused. It protects you from falling into the trap of dwelling on what you don't have or what isn't readily available to you at the moment. Instead, you focus on determining the most effective method that can be used to solve any problem that may crop up in your day-to-day life. In conclusion, problems are frequently mental illusions that people create for themselves. They are mental constructs that are produced as a result of our perceptual and cognitive processes. To alleviate feelings of stress and anxiety, as well as to approach obstacles with a more optimistic and problem-solving mindset, it is essential to have a solid understanding of this concept. The constraints of the mind, the effects of stress, and the value of creative thought are all factors that significantly contribute to the process of problem solving. If you are able to recognize these factors and ask for assistance when you feel you need it, you can significantly improve your ability to overcome challenges. You can navigate the challenges that life throws at you with greater resilience and optimism if you embrace positive thinking and focus on finding solutions. It is important to keep in mind that problems are not insurmountable obstacles, but rather opportunities for growth and self-improvement. You can live a life that is more fulfilling by adopting the proper mentality and employing the appropriate strategies, which will allow you to transform illusions into opportunities.